Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to demonstrate the main difference between lists and tuples. They're both used to store values in a sequence. But what is the main difference? So I'm going to be actually printing, so I've got a list here which has got 3 books, and you notice how the list is indicated with square brackets, whereas the tuple is indicated with the parentheses. So I'm going to, so the list has got 3 books and the tuple's got the vowels, 6 vowels. So now I'm going to be printing my list and also printing the tuple. Now I'm going to run the program. And so you notice that I've got just normal view coming up here. Now, let's say I wanted to change the 3rd book, so 0, 1, 2, the index starts from 0, 1, 2, the 3rd book, I want to change that to a different title. So I'm just going to use the reference of my list, the name and the index, and I can give a new value, so let's say book 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and print it again, and let's see if anything changes. So initially this was the list, but now because I've made changes to the list, so it is the list here is immutable. It means I can actually change the values of it. But let's say I wanted to change one of the vowels, let's say this one, and I'll change that to some value like W. So again, I'll use the same reference name, and I'm sticking with the same index, so 2, which means the 3rd element. So instead of I want to make this W. And I'm going to print it again. So let's just run. And now I'm getting an error here. It's saying tuple object does not support item assignment. This means you can't really change any values of the tuple. So it's got a fixed size. It also you can't change any of its value. And the purpose of the tuple is that it is used to represent something meaningful altogether. So all the values in the tuple kind of represent each other. That means I can't really change anything. If anything changes or is missing, then the meaning of the tuple is not complete. This is why I've chosen the example of the vowels, because you can't really change vowels. But the list is okay. You can change its content without changing the meaning of the list itself. So I've got a list of books, and the list of books can change. They can be decreased. They can be added to. So if I add a book or remove a book, it doesn't change the meaning of my list. But with the tuple, they are designed so that you can't really change its content, just because they kind of represent a meaning altogether. So this cannot be done. So I kind of need to comment it out. So I hope this helped you understand the main difference between the list and the tuples, and I'll see you in the next video where I demonstrate the difference between the list and the set.